Hey everybody, it's Ramona. Welcome back. We are going to do Empties. I didn't get to it Friday. Not a lot of wax. I've been working nights, like 2 nights a week, and so sometimes I don't put wax in before I go to work, and Jason doesn't. So the schedule's all a little kilter. But anyway, let's do the Empties. Let's do the non-wax first, I guess. Why change it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we have some car bars. Now, out of my car came, this is cashmere and corduroy. So good. Lasted a long time. I probably could get maybe another week out of here, but if you love cashmere and corduroy wax, this is identical. You know, sometimes, you know, the different forms of scents are just teensy bit off, not always, sometimes. This one though is spot on to the wax. So if you love cashmere and corduroy in the wax, you must get a 6-pack of these car bars because they are that good and your car smells amazing. Also very good is Bonfire Beach car bar. Yeah, this one's dead. Actually, these two and the next one came out of Jason's car, and I don't know how long they've been in there, but I asked him, I was like, when is the last time I gave you a car bar? I don't know. So anyway, Bonfire Beach, also, if you love it in the wax, you'll love it in the car bar as well. Very authentic. And then he had Snowberry Scent Circle. Yeah, there's nothing left in here, so I don't know how long it's in there. But again, I find the scent circles where the car bars are pretty authentic to the wax. The car bars, the scent circles are the ones that sometimes are a little off a little bit, but Snowberry was a good one. Okay, that's wax, so we'll have that. So in my car right now, I just opened this one, Pink Sugarberry Mint, really good. Yep. And Jason likes cinnamony things, so I picked him out a cider mill to put in his car, and he is really enjoying it. This one is even a little bit old, but it's still very strong. Very strong. And I love cider mill as well. Okay, other things. So I finished a bottle of Gaviscon. I love Gaviscon, and I usually get the Equate brand because it is a lot cheaper. Gaviscon's pretty expensive. These are the tablets. And I have a little bit of, I guess, reflux GERD. I don't know, but Equate is what helps me a lot. I don't take it every day, but you know, when something's going on. I finished a hand soap in Sun Washed Citrus, and we both liked this one a lot. And this is, I keep saying I need an eye appointment. You know, there's just always stuff going on. Sugared lemons, juicy pineapple, and mandarin. So it was very fruity, juicy. Definitely got the citrus in here. And I do look like a hot mess. I'm sorry. This house has no air conditioning. This is the first summer since 1989, that's what, 34 years ago, that I've not lived in a house with AC. Because, everything in Texas has air conditioning. But our new house will, so I just need to get through the summer. So I'm not messing with makeup or anything because I get all sweaty, so why bother? Okay, then I finished a Century Laundry Liquid in Cranberry and Tinsel. This was really good. I enjoyed this quite a bit. Yep, I definitely I was getting like the cranberry note, but it's not overpowering your clothes, just a scent, so don't fear that. I finished Wash Your Whiffs in Pink Cotton, and this also is really good. Yeah. And then wax. Okay, so I finished that bag of, this was Vintage Chic scents. It's called, and Teresa helped me out because I always forget it every single time I talk about it. It's called the Great Coffee Pumpkin, or the Great Pumpkin Coffee, something like that. Still super strong. It's old. Like I've been here 2 years now. It's at least 2 years old, probably close to 3 years, and it was still very strong. From DD Wax Melts, I melted crushed violet and vanilla, which reminds me, I do need to put Hobby Lobby on my Charlotte list. When I go to Charlotte, when I go to the US, I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby, Walmart for wax and other things. Trader Joe's, you will see a Trader Joe's video from me in the next couple weeks when we go to Charlotte. So really excited. But anyway, this was crushed violet and vanilla, violet, French lavender, iris, and Tahitian vanilla. This was really nice. Yes, it was floral, not too much. The violet is a light floral, and that vanilla just kind of mellowed all that floral note out and balanced the floral with the vanilla. It was really, really nice. I would repurchase this one again. Crushed violet and vanilla. And the last time I talked about this, I said they go on sale like every other week, which I think they still do, but they're not $1.49 now when they go on sale. I think the new sale price is $2. I believe somebody told me, correct me if I'm wrong, but which is still a great price. Better Homes and Gardens Orange Buttercream Cupcake. OMG. Again, this is at least 2 years old. It's been in my stash since I moved. And it was a full clam. I put one cube in each of 6 warmers in the house. OMG, this is so, so good. We do not get buttercream, Better Homes and Gardens here. So definitely, I will be stocking up on orange buttercream and cupcake. Oh, it's just so good. You get the cupcake really, really, a really cake note, really cakey, and then the citrus, and it is so good, and it is so, so strong. Then I think that just leaves Scentsy stuff, and scent notes, and I actually am kind of prepared today. Water, and most of these are leftovers from the Bring Back My Bar, where I had 1 or 2 nibbles left or something like that, so I finished those little ones off. This was Watermelon Patch, and all my warm reviews are up on my channel. Watermelon Patch is sweet, vine ripened watermelon. So, pardon me. It does smell like watermelon. Does it smell like fresh cut watermelon to me? No, it smells like Jolly Rancher watermelon. And so if that's what we're comparing it to, that's what I'm comparing it to, it's very authentic. It's very Jolly Rancher watermelon, which I love those things. I love them. Okay. It is so humid in here. I had a can of Pringles stashed at my desk, and they're like soggy. It's so humid here. I had to throw them out. Rustic Lodge, warm fragrance of cedar, oak, and musk with traces of wood smoke and fallen leaves. This one here just is the bane of my existence. Not really, but the first time I smelled it, I believe it was in a Bring Back My Bar several years ago, many years ago, and I loved it. And I put it in my club, and then after I melted a few times, ooh, you know what? I don't really like that, and so I never melted it for a long time. Now it's in the Bring Back My Bar. I melted it in the last few weeks whenever we were melting, last month, I guess. And I don't strongly dislike it like I did. I don't love it, love it, love it, but I like it. And maybe I might purchase one just to have. But anyway, it's not bad. So what did I say? It was cedar, oak, musk, wood smoke, and fallen leaves. So it's all of the above. You get the smokiness, you get the muskiness, you get the wood notes, the oak. So if you like those kind of woodsy scents, I think you would love Rustic Lodge. Then we have Camo Camo. Camo Camo. And I'm thinking, gosh, I just talked about these not too long ago. Yeah, I did, Ramona. I just did them. Bring Out My Bar. Camo Camo, Tropical Oasis of Lush Mandarin, Camo Camo, and Passion Fruit. Now, I mentioned this before. Sorry. I always thought that Camo Camo was an orange, but it's not. I'm thinking of something else. Camo Camo is a sour berry similar to cherry in color and is native to the Amazon rainforest. So it's a sour note. So now I have mandarin, sour, and passion fruit. And I definitely get the passion fruit, I get the mandarin, and I don't remember, I'm sorry, I'd have to look back and see. On cold, I'm not really smelling anything sour, and I don't recall melting it that I've smelled anything sour. But on cold, it's nice. Coastal Strawberry, not part of the Bring Back My Bars, but if it ever does come back, I'll be adding this to my club. I have, I think, 4 left. It came back once in the last, maybe the last flash sale or the one before that, and I bought a 6-pack. But if this comes back again, definitely I will go in my club for sure. Earthy, fruity strawberry vine and raspberry seeds over jasmine petals. So you get the greenery from the vine. If you think you're going to smell strawberry, you don't really, but you definitely get that green note from the vine, a little bit of a fruity note from the raspberry, and jasmine. Jasmine, I'm not always jazzed about, but mixed with the fruity note and that greenery from the vine, it's good. So this is a favorite. This is a favorite coastal strawberry. Put it on your list if it comes back to pick it up. Cherry vanilla. This was from the Bring Back My Bar collection. Yada yada. Oh, this one. A delightful swirl of candied cherry and sugared almonds with velvety white chocolate ice cream. So cherry, sugared almonds, and white ice cream. Now, cherry and almond are pretty much in the same scent family for my nose. I couldn't distinguish a cherry from an almond, and sometimes pistachio might even be in the mix there, as all smelling very, very similar. So I do get the cherry, I do get the almond. Maybe a little bit of, I can't really say it's chocolate ice cream. Maybe a little creamy note from ice cream. That's all I can say. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm not really a big fan of cherry or almond notes, but that was okay. In fact, I did, if you watched the last video I did with Jason, we talked about what was going in the club and what we were going to buy extras of, just that we didn't need it in the club, but we wanted some more. Cherry vanilla was one. Ghostly Greetings was one. And what else did I get? Churro Churro. So those came yesterday, so I put those in my stash. And I also found, a couple of chunks left of Southern Sweet Tea. And I'm hoping that did go in my club. I need to check my order because I will be really disappointed if I did not put that in my Scentsy club. Okay, lemon sorbet. I love everything lemon, doesn't matter what way, shape, or form it is. This is fresh cut lemon and grapefruit zest sweetened by sugarcane. Pardon me. Yep, I definitely get the sugar. I get this really sugary, sweet sugarcane. I get the lemon. But on cold and on warm, I didn't get the grapefruit. And I love grapefruit. So I would have hoped that or wished that there was more grapefruit in that one. But still, overall, if you love lemon scents, you're going to love lemon sorbet. Very like a sweet lemon. Candy cane buttercream. This is in my club, and this is a forest of peppermint candy cane and vanilla bean frosted with buttercream. So this came out in a buttercream collection. Vanilla bean buttercream was the base, and then there was candy cane. Oh, goodness gracious. The regular vanilla bean buttercream, a gingerbread buttercream, and what was the fourth one? I have it right over there, but I'm not going to dig it out. Anyway, yeah, so this is so good. It went into my club because I love peppermint scents. And this is really a peppermint stick with vanilla bean. It was just, if you like peppermint sticks, you know, peppermint stick candy canes, you'll be all over that one. Vanilla Suede, also from the Bring Back My Bar collection. Classic vanilla with rich amber, hints of sandalwood and spice. So this one, Jason really loved. There's one left. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy as much as he did, but it did go in our club. It is masculine. You definitely get the amber. I wish they had just toned down the amber a little bit and maybe increase the vanilla and the spice and the sandalwood. So it is a little on the ambery side for me, but anyway, Jason really liked it, so we put it in the club. Ariel Under the Sea. This was last week's Bring Back My Bar, and I really enjoyed it. True love awaits, so give chase and follow your heart across oceans of emerald water, crisp green apple, and blue hibiscus. And so on cold and on warm, I got mostly emerald water, fresh water, salty notes, and the hibiscus, which is a little floral. It is a little on the strong side of a floral, but the emerald water kind of tones it down a little bit. So all in all, I really enjoyed this, and I didn't think I would. But as far as the apple goes, I did not get any apple, but it definitely was a thumbs up. And then finally we have Lavender Cotton. And this is Purple Lavender, Soft Cotton, and Daisy Blossom. I really like this, and I'm not a huge fan of lavender. Some I'm learning to like, some I still dislike. If it's a very sharp, astringent herbal lavender, I don't really care for it, but this one was nice because the soft cotton really came forward. I definitely got soft cotton. I definitely got lavender. Daisy Blossom, there might be a little more of a floral in there. What I'm picking out really is the lavender as the floral. So that definitely was a thumbs up too. And if you're like me, you're not really into lavender a whole lot, kind of scares you a little bit. Lavender Cotton might be the perfect one for you. So that is it for, I was going to say Friday's Empties, but it's not Friday, it's Tuesday. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's see, we went to the apartment again, and we were doing a time trial from Jason's job to the new apartment. It's about the same, around 26, 28 minutes, depending on traffic, so that's okay. And then when we pulled up, it was Saturday evening, and the lobby door was open, and it was about, I don't know what time it was, like 8 o'clock or so. And so it's like, okay, let's go in and see if the apartment is still open. And it was, because they're still working on it. So we walked around again, and now that's our third time in there, so I'm now visualizing where everything is going to go, and coming home and measuring this and measuring that, and can you put a shelf there? And so I think everything is going to fit in perfectly, except in my kitchen I have a baker's rack. It has a rack on the bottom, a rack in the middle with some wine underneath, and then a rack on the top. And that might be the only piece that has to go. I mean, if I could fit it in the laundry room, maybe it would be a good thing, like to store things on, like the crock pot and the George Foreman grill and the waffle maker and like things like that don't need to be in the kitchen because you're not using them all the time. So I'm really going to try to find a place for it. The guest bedroom is quite large, but I really don't want to put a baker's rack in there. And maybe it could go in the guest room, but we want to get a futon to go in there, so it's not going to go in there. So really, about the only place it can go is the laundry room, if the dryer door doesn't open that way, because next to the wall is the dryer, not the washer. So it's going to have a door for sure. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. But anyway, very exciting. I bought curtains the other day for the guest room and our room, blackout curtains, because it's going to be on the sunny side, and we are on the sunny side now. And the sun comes up here so bloody early, like 4:35, the sun is up. And our body clocks are awake now because when the sun comes up. So we're having blackout curtains for that for sure. And then in the living room, there's a large central window, almost floor to ceiling, and then on each side is smaller windows. So we're just going to put blinds there of some kind, because most of the time we're thinking the blinds are going to be up anyway to let all that light in. And there's no building across from us, so the privacy is not an issue. It's just trees, and behind the trees is a highway. So there's not going to be a building there ever. And so in the morning, they might be down a little bit. Again, we don't have the direct sun coming in, but it comes across this way. So maybe they might need to be down for a little bit in the morning. So we're looking at these things called zebra blinds. We're looking at the cellular blinds. And in my house in Houston, I had like those big wide faux wood blinds, and those were really nice. I like those. And then Jane recommended me to IKEA for some grass cloth blinds, which I did look at, but they don't have them wide enough for that bigger window pane there. So anyway, we're going to go shopping for blinds. And then once we have the blinds, we're done. I mean, I didn't buy a lot. Obviously, I have everything we need. I did buy 2 new bed sets, comforter sets for each bedroom. So we'll have new fresh bedding, fresh comforter. That's all new. And other than that, yeah, we're just going with what we got. We got a lot. We got a lot. So I'm very excited. And even Jason said, oh, I just want to be there already. And when he says that to me, that just kind of makes me happy. Like, he's he's not just doing this for me. He wants to be there just as much as I do. So, and I know he does. So, the only, again, sad part is Stella. And for whatever reason, she is sticking to me like glue these days. Like she knows something's going on. And it's just, I had a big cry the other night. But anyway, she'll be well loved. You can't help but love her. And so that's that. So, oh, and another thing, I'm going to share this with you because I didn't know this. And one of my coworkers shared it with me when I was telling her, you know, like we have to wait till November, and even our lease isn't up here until like December the 10th, I think. But we wanted to move out October 30th and just bite the bullet and pay the extra month's rent in November, and just because we just want to get out of here so badly. So anyway, I found out that in Canada, the province of Nova Scotia, where I am, and Quebec, if you have documentation in your medical record and your physician signs a very particular form for an early tenant release. And so I printed it off. I read all the info. Yes, I apply. I qualify because I'm going back and forth with my knee arthritis and my foot arthritis. I've had multiple x-rays on my knee and my foot. Next Monday, I'm going for a CT scan of my foot. I've had my knee injected. I've been to physiotherapy. I'm going to chiropractic. I've been to acupuncture. So it's well documented, the issues with my knee and foot. And so I'm hoping that she'll sign it. I don't see why she wouldn't sign it, in which case we can break the lease early. July's busy for us. We're going to be going to the States and coming back in, you know, early August. And then we're going away again a couple weeks later to a music festival. So we're looking at getting all packed up and moved out by the end of September. And if that happens, we will be so happy, so happy. So anyway, that's just, keep your fingers crossed that she signs that letter for me. Again, I don't know why she wouldn't. So in that case, I can get to going and start destashing yet again. Like I've only been here like January, February, March, April, May, June. It's like 6.5 months, and already I know I can look around and see I've accumulated more stuff. Like, how does that happen? But this time, hi kitten. Hi, that's little Stella. Hi, little Stella. Oh, see who. I don't know what I'm saying. Something about destashing or something. I don't know. But yeah, accumulating more stuff. So I guess that's all I have to chit chat about. Sensi Family Reunion is coming up very soon. My first one's in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we're gonna be leaving here. I think I mentioned this airfare is atrocious in Canada. So we're gonna drive to Manchester, New Hampshire, which is about a 9-hour drive, but about halfway. My sister Joanne, who, if you've been with me a while, Joanne's been on my channel before, the bomb shelter for wax. What did she call it? A bomb shelter for wax. That sister. Her and her husband live about halfway to Manchester, so we'll stop there and I'd hang out there and then go on the next day. Go to Charlotte. So many people. I can't even name everybody because I'm going to leave somebody out. So many people. I can't wait to see my teammates and friends. And then we'll come back up the coast of Maine, kind of take our time, cross over into Brunswick, spend the night with Joanne again, and then go to Hopewell Rocks in New Brunswick. And if you've not been to New Brunswick or the east coast of Canada, if you ever do come to the east coast of Canada, you have to go to Hopewell Rocks, big rock formations. And when the tide is in, you can kayak all around the formations. And when the tide is out, you're down there walking on the ocean floor, which is kind of cool. And I have been there, Jason has not. So we're going to make a day of that as well. So, okay, enough chit chat. I guess that's it. And today, actually, I heard the doorbell ring a little while ago. I think my Sensi pack is here with our family reunion, like badges and things. I'm really excited. I need to go down and open that. Has nothing to do with anything. Okay, I guess that's it. So please, I'm missing the sun. I miss the sun. I live for the sun. I was very depressed in the winter. It's rained now for 2 weeks straight here in Nova Scotia. I'm losing my tan, which makes me feel pale and sick. And I just love the warmth. I would just go out there and warmth on my face. Now, I could do that all day long in Houston because if it's hot, no big deal. I just come inside and it's cool in the house. That doesn't happen here because it's hot in the house. So I have to, limit my outside time. And luckily this house, which is 3 stories, which is why we're leaving because of my knee and foot, But the basement, we have a TV and a couple of recliners down there. So I'm heading down there now. I'm going to do my nails down there and just kind of cool off in the basement with a tall beverage, cold beverage. And I heard on the news this morning, I got to get with Susan. I heard that Phoenix was 46 degrees. That's Celsius. 46 and 46 is 92, and 32 is like 124 degrees or something. Is that, Susan, I hope you're not melting over there. But anyhow, okay, I'm done chatting now. Yep. Okay, so I hope everybody has a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.